Hi there, I'm Char. I am a tarot card addict. How are you today? Welcome back to my channel, to the Tarot Cards Unboxing playlist. Alright, I am a sucker for a pack of cards. Seriously, I check out like secondhand stores, and I was at the mall and my son and daughter-in-law presented me with a pack of tarot cards, and I'm like, well, where did you get these from? And they were a gift for my birthday. They're awesome. Thank you, kids. And they told me about this store, and I'm like, what? So he took me back and he showed me. This store is called Spensers. And lo and behold, they had their own brand pack of tarot cards. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Alright, so I had to pick them up. They were like $12.99. So it's kind of like this offhand store with fun adult novelty items, very adult, very fun novelty items. They had ugly Christmas sweaters there at the time. They had like neon light stuff. A really funky, fun store. So just like right out there, right up my alley. Really cool little shop. So really excited to see that, and that they had their own brand of tarot cards. So it says on the back here, a standard 78 card deck, 22 major arcana, and 56 minor arcana. You know, standard, okay. Warning, for novelty purposes only. You're in a novelty shop. They also had a couple of really good tarot decks there as well. And then the brand name, and then distributed by Spenser's Gift. So there's the back of it. There's the front of it. And this is how it came. So I have looked at this deck because I was dying curious. And the backs of the cards are pretty decent cardstock. I gotta say they're actually like a decent, they're okay. The backs of them are really spacey looking, really cool. Alright, but you can tell upright and reverse. Okay. So these were clearly made for novelty purposes. The artwork in them is fantastic though, and they are so much fun to look at. I had them all spread out, and I'm really excited to share these with you. I love a good deck, like a good artist has put their heart and soul into a deck. I love supporting individual deck creators. I love the original decks that I have that way. And I love these novelty decks. I love all tarot decks. And there are a few that I use very professionally, I guess you can say. And then, like, these guys are just so much fun. And reading for them, like, at a party or at a gathering that way is going to be awesome. So here they are. These are the Spenser's Tarot cards. I'm going to bring you in and show you the cards up close so you can see what I'm talking about with the artwork and how just crazy these ideas are. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, so let's have a look at the major arcana cards. I changed the background so that we can see the designs a little bit better. This makes it pop a little bit more. So here we have the Fool. And you do notice we have these little numbers at the bottom. I'm not sure quite what they mean yet. But there's a lot of symbols in here that refer to like this similar of the tarot card itself, like the actual tarot. The Magician. The High Priestess. Beautiful gypsy teller, a gypsy fortune teller. Like, she's just gorgeous with the clock on the wall, the crystal ball, the cards there laid out. The Empress. Kali. Incorporating different gods and goddesses from different cultures I find very interesting, and folklore. The Emperor is the Sphinx. The Hierophant, Voodoo Warlock. The Lovers, Succubus, which makes sense. And the artwork is really nice in these. Chariot, Centaur. Justice. I think it's showing the astrological symbol as well that it is. The Hermit is the Yeti. Like, they're really... This is the wheel. This is one of my favorite cards in tarot. But look at this thing. He's attached to that wheel. There's flames and there's being rolled around, and like the Inquisitor. That's quite the Wheel of Fortune card, if I've ever seen one. The Strength is Manticore. See, now we're going up to like 10, 20, 30. The Hanged Man is the Imp, but it's got the correct Roman numerals at the top of the card. So as far as the Hanged Man goes, there's the Imp hanging over a stew. Death. Temperance is the Sea Nymph. You've got the Devil is a demon. Like, the artwork is just crazy. I'm loving these. The Tower Gargoyle. See, I have a few gargoyles around, so I like that that's the Tower card. It is showing the lightning in there and hitting the edge of it. The Star is the Tooth Fairy. The Moon is the Werewolf. So they got some really, really good correlations here. The Sun with the Phoenix. Judgment, Cerberus. Ooh, look at the World card. That is the dragon eating its own tail. Orobus. I hope I said that correctly. But there's a lot entailed in this card. There's some shackles, some feet, some elements there. It's pretty intense. So there we go with the major Arcana cards of this Spenser's House Brown deck. Let's have a look at the next suit. Here's an overall look at that major Arcana set. It is really a sight to see once it is all laid out. And the colors and the artwork coming through, I am just really digging on this. So let's carry on with the suit of wands here. Very, very neat. They've got the image for the wands up there. This is a salamander, Ace of Wands. Two of Wands is Cyclops. Three of Wands is a brownie. She's sitting up there cleaning her dishes. The hearth is there. That's spectacular. Four of Wands is the fairy. Five of Wands is the chimera. Six of Wands is a golem. Neat. The seven is the mummy. Eight of Wands is the Hydra. Oh, wow, look at. And while some of them aren't very close in the depiction of the actual tarot deck, I'm talking about the Rider-Waite-Smith Universal deck, where you've got like the Eight of Wands, usually the image is the wand shooting down at the person. This time we've got the dragons, that the Dragon Slayer is there, or the Hydras, I mean. So this is very similar. Like, there are a lot of similarities in some of these cards. Oh, that one's cool. Pumpkinhead. Ten of Wands for the dragon. Neat. Page of Wands, Necromancer. Knight of Wands, Hanuman. So again, how they're incorporating different cultures. The Queen of Wands is Lilith. King of Wands is Anubis. How they're incorporating all these different cultures is really exciting to me because it makes me want to learn more. So let's see what these guys all look like spread out. So here we are, a whole look at the whole set of wands. Really, you can't really see the story of tarot here, but if you know the story of tarot, these are a lot of fun to look and play. Alright, let's get on to the Suit of Cups. Alright, here we go right away. We've got the Ace of Cups is a giant whale that's up in the universe. Two of Cups is a unicorn, a pink unicorn. The Three of Cups is the witch. I like that one. It shows her very happy, very carefree. Brooms. Oh yeah, I like that. Four of Cups is the Ghoul. So you remember Cups talks about emotion, right? Five of Cups is the Mermaid. It's a water card. Six of Cups, Jenny Green Teeth. Ooh, a nice little swamp lady. Seven of Cups, Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Eight of Cups is Pirate. Arr. Nine of Cups, the Kraken. So they're doing very well with keeping it water related. 10 of Cups, Leviathan. The Page of Cups is a Satyr. The Knight of Cups is a Djinn. I really enjoy the artwork in these. Almost comic-y, but cartoony. I just love it. Queen of Cups is Gorgon. With her hair. King of Cups is an orc. I mean, the depiction of all the different, there's a lot of folklore in here, a lot of fantasy. So I do have a start of a fantasy deck. We should do a fantasy pick-a-pile. Let's get on to swords. Here we have the Ace of Swords. Two of Swords is a ghost. What was that Ace of Swords? Quetzalcoatl. See, I don't know what that is. I want to look that up. Two of Swords is a ghost. Three of Swords is an alien. So we're talking about air stuff here. The Four of Swords is a vampire. We've got an angel for the Five of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, nice. We've got a harpy for the Six of Swords. A cannibal for the Seven of Swords. Look at that funny sheep. Look at the face that sheep is making right there. Should make that the thumbnail. Eight of Swords is Pegasus. That's beautiful, beautiful. Like, I love how bright the colors are. Nine of Swords, the Basilisk. We've got Ten of Swords, which is a griffin. Those talons on there. The Page of Swords, the Headless Horseman. The Knight of Swords, the Barbarian. Ooh, look at him battling there, just fiercely. Queen of Swords is Amazon Woman. I love my Amazonite. This actually correlates with the Amazon Woman. And strength. Queen of Swords. King of Swords is a Viking. So that's really fitting. Here we go on to the Pentacles. Mandragora. Let's say it that way. It looks like a plant. Pentacles are earth-based, and we do have that up there. Looks like some neat little sketches about the different plants and how it grows. Two of Pentacles is that elf in the tree. Three of Pentacles is a dwarf. Four of Pentacles, Echidna. I don't know. Echidna. Echidna. I don't know how to say that. I'm going to have to look that up. Five of Pentacles is a shaman. Moon in there and everything. Six of Pentacles is arcane. Nice little spider going on there with the skulls. Seven of Pentacles, the gremlins that get into the machinery and botch things up. Eight of Pentacles. We've got a zombie again. Nice. Although, you know, in the regular deck, the Eight of Pentacles talks about working and being the apprentice, working towards the mastery of the trade. Nine of Pentacles, Frankenstein. See, there's a mastery of a trade. Ten of Pentacles, the Minotaur. The Page of Pentacles, Baron Samedi. Knight of Pentacles is a warrior. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles, Dryad. Oh, that's so nice. As above, so below. Nice grounding there. And the King of Pentacles is a leprechaun. All right, now that we've had a look at the cards, let's see how they are to shuffle and have a little reading. All right, so you see what I mean by they're really interesting cards. They kind of, if you know the tarot, then awesome, awesome, awesome. Easy to read, just having fun, like having fun with this fantasy deck. Another good thing is you can find a how to read tarot book just about anywhere, any used bookstore. You can find them online. So not a lot of worries there if you do run into a novelty deck like this that you like, but you don't really have a clue. But yeah, they're easy to shuffle. Like, they fit well in my hand. The edges are a little rough, but I think because they're a novelty deck, I don't know. Maybe it's a different cardstock. Maybe it's they're just not as smooth as other tarot decks that I've opened up. They do just come in this little box. I cannot find anything about an author or an artist to give credit to for these. But they are a lot of fun. And these novelty decks, like, okay, there's the Wheel of Fortune. And the World. My two favorite cards of the tarot that come popping out of here are the Wheel of Fortune and the World. Ah, that's so awesome. That's just kind of like the deck being like, hey, I like you. I have not used these to read with yet, so here we are just shuffling about with them. It's kind of neat when you're shuffling them and they're all the one way because the stars kind of line up in a line on the side there. They feel good in my hands, even though they're like a play deck. I can have a lot of fun with these. Like, I can play with these with my Lord of the Ring cards and my World of Warcraft cards. These would fit into that pile just nicely. Also into the Lokra deck. That is a very elemental sort of feel with that base. That's actually a card game I throw into my reading. But yeah, as far as those kind of decks go, this is where that would fit into the category. All right, they're fairly easy to shuffle. They feel pretty good. And a tip too. Here's a tarot tip. Here's a tarot tip. If you're learning tarot and you find decks that you like novelty ones like this, what I find that helps me remember these cards without having to have a book beside me is laying down my Rider-Waite deck with them. So like I've got the Four of Wands here. It's a fairy card. I would lay down the Four of Wands universal card so that you can see the actual depiction. You can see the correlation between the pictures. Find a connection there. So that makes reading the novelty cards a lot easier. So that's my tarot tip for the moment. Which has also led to my addiction of tarot cards, and I just love them all, and I'm really excited to be able to share them with you here. So let's go ahead and get our reading done with these. First reading ever. I'm just like messing them all up, making them comfortable, putting air in them. Like I said, some of them are still a little rougher on the edges, so, you know, there's so many different ways that you can get your tarot cards ready for readings. These are just fun, so let's make a mess. Boop. There we go. So before we get into this reading, if you enjoyed having a look at these pictures, please hit that like button. I'd love to have you subscribe and hit the notification bell. I do lots of tarot card reviews, live stream readings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and personal readings and daily vlogs. So I'd love to have you join us. All right, let's get on to the reading. So let's just kind of think about what we need to know for the day. It's a good way to get in tune with your cards. Having a look at these guys. So they're a lot of fun. I think this company did a good job. I think the company did a good job with the artwork in these cards and putting it together. No idea what their intention is there. Ooh, so I've got the star. The tooth fairies come up. Ooh, Page of Cups reversed. And again, the World card. Ooh. Oh, haha. And the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, these cards are going to be a lot of fun to play with. Like I said, my two favorite cards right there. So here we've got the star, the tooth fairy. Look for the magic to happen. What are your cycles going at? Where is the balance coming in? Are you allowing magic to flow in and out of your life? With the Page of Cups, remembering to empty out that cup so you can refill it again. Listen to the beautiful music of the wild satyr. Maybe time for a little, like, a singing bowl chakra balance. Find a sound vibration to bring into balance to make that Page of Cups happy. And then with the World right here as our last card, the world lays ahead of us. Anything can go. Nothing is written in stone. Destiny changes all the time, and miracles happen every day. Ooh, how fun is that? And if you're not sure, you can always get one of those books. The story of the tarot is the baseline is all the same there. So thank you so much for joining me and letting me read these cards here for you. Oh, what a good time. This is going to be a lot of fun to play with. These cards are definitely speaking to me. Definitely speaking to me. So I look forward to using them in a pick a card weekly forecast in a pick a pile. We'll have to do a fantasy pile one of these days. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please click one of these boxes hanging out around my head. I'll put the playlist for the deck reviews right up here so you can go and check out other decks. I'll put the live stream up here somewhere too so that you can check out the live streams and the daily vlog. Yeah, let's go there. Sharing gratitude every day and sharing a moment of beauty. But thank you for joining me here today. I will see you next time on the channel.